Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Casino Co YouTube channel. Today we're going to be reading Goldie the Casino Raptor, Season 1, Episode 1, Remastered. Everyone, I'm home! You know what, Goldie? Why didn't you help me at the hunt today, huh? Remember I have to work overtime now? Well, guess what, Goldie? I'm getting old, and I don't want to go hunting by myself anymore. Well, A, you killed a giant crab. B, aren't you one of the best hunters on the island? And C, you're only 45 and Aunt Delta's 32 and she looks older than you. Hey guys, you know what? I can hear you, right? Stay out of this, Aunt Delta. Yeah, sister, go do something else. Okay. Anyways, where were we, Sonny boy? I'm pretty sure we were talking about how I had to work on a weekend today. Oh yeah, you think you're the hardest worker? I have to work Monday through Saturday, and the gatekeeper doesn't even pay me that much. I have to work Monday through Saturday too, Dad. Except one thing, I get paid more. Okay, Sonny, wanna go? Yeah, let's go. Bring it on, old man. Whee! Look what you guys did. You woke up baby Albert Sims. What? Subscribe to my buddy Gage's YouTube channel called G809 Gaming. And while you're at it, please subscribe to the Casino Co YouTube channel so I can reach 1,000 subscribers before I die of old age. And some afterthoughts. Some stuff I wrote for my school I used to go to. You can click off now if you're not interested, but I'm just going to read it anyways. An appreciation from the author of the Goldie the Casino Raptor and CEO of Casino Co. Time. Time really flies when you're having fun, am I right? I can't believe that we are here now. The end of my time at Trinity Lutheran School. I just wanted to thank you all for being with me in this business that I started back in September of 2021. And I wanted to tell you all that I love every single student in this school, and each student in this school has the ability to do something special. Who knows, maybe one day another student will come and become Trinity's next economic nightmare. All that I know is that I'm done being the puppet master, and I don't know the future of Casino Co. I might let one of the teachers do something with it when I'm gone, or something like that. So thank you to those who spent hard cash on casino bucks and supported my business. And I believe that this is the end of my story here at Trinity Lutheran School and the beginning of another for me. The history of Goldie the Casino Raptor. April 16th. That's the date I was waiting for. I remember it just like it was yesterday. All the Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom toys were coming out on the date of April 16th. And the one I wanted the most was an Indoraptor. The Indoraptor was meant to be the main villain of the new movie coming out soon, and I wanted an Indoraptor really badly. So I remember back in 3rd grade, after school, my mother brought me to 3 grocery stores, and none of them had it. And Toys R Us wasn't an option either, since they just went bankrupt the same year. The last store my mother brought me to was a Target, and I went into the toy section, and it wasn't there. I remember going back to my mom crying about it. Yes, I know, I was a spoiled brat back then. So she went up to one of the employees and asked them if they had any Indoraptors in stock. He didn't know, so he went to the toy section and looked behind one of the boxes. And there he was, the dinosaur that would eventually become Goldie the Casino Raptor. The history of Goldie the Casino Raptor continued. Originally, Goldie wasn't named Goldie. He was just called the Indoraptor, which might explain why his casino is called the Indoraptor's Casino rather than Goldie's Casino, because the casino itself was named before Goldie. Goldie originally wasn't a hero, but rather he was a villain along with his stupid friend Mario, who couldn't even figure out 1 + 1. They would have adventures all the time, causing chaos in Island Nublar, and in case you're wondering, that's before he started a casino. When I decided to make him a casino owner, I decided to bring his story into a more business-themed setting, rather than an adventure setting. Now, when you read the Goldie comics, you can tell that they're a mixture of both styles. That was an artistic decision done by me. When I was around 12, I'd have to say, I went on a trip to Washington. Of course, I had to bring the Indoraptor with me because I would bring the guy everywhere. When I was up there, I finally came up with a name for him. I decided to name him Goldie, and that was when the dinosaur got his name. When I turned 13, I was less interested in playing with toys, and I remember just standing in my room one day and looking at them all, thinking, man, what am I going to do with all these toys? Then an idea clicked into my head. on September 23rd that I should make comic books with them Now, Goldie is my most famous character and the mascot of my business. How and why I started Casino Co. The reason I started Casino Co. was the love that I have for my friends and this school and a way to express my creativity and hopefully help others do the same. Of course, I would be lying if I didn't say I wanted a little bit of money as well, which is why Casino Bucks were created, but we will get to that later. I remember sitting on the stairs on the day of Halloween when I thought of the idea to make a catalog with all of my stories, and you would have to purchase them with points collected from the comics themselves. This also brought another idea to my attention. What if people wanted to cheat their way out of collecting all these pieces of Monopoly money from the comics? What if you could buy this currency? Then I was thinking, hold up, I still need a name for this currency, so what do I call it? Then I thought about my mascot, Goldie. What did he do? That's right, he owned a casino, which then I immediately thought Casino Bucks. That was just step one, though. Now I needed to think of the deals. What could be the 3 deals? I thought to myself that there should be a cheaper deal that would give an ample amount of casino bucks for those who didn't want to spend big money. And for that, I made the 1 stack equals $2. And each stack is 7 casino bucks, and each one is worth 500. Later, I lowered the price of that to $1. 1 to $1. Then I thought it would be funny to make an absolute scam of a deal, so I made it that for $4, you could buy 2 stacks of casino bucks. After that, I wanted to make a deal that no one would refuse. A deal so good, I even questioned if the price matched the value. That deal became my most famous deal, the suitcase. For only $6, you can get 15 stacks of casino bucks. That's right, 15. For example, that would be 17,500 casino bucks. Originally, I printed out 23 copies of the catalog every week and gave a copy to a random person that wanted one. That eventually became too stressful for my printer though, so I just ended up making a binder with all the catalogs in it and walked around at recess with it seeing if people were interested. Later, I eventually made a system called Junk for Bucks, which you could buy old garbage that I don't want anymore for casino bucks. Later, this would be replaced by the auction house. I remember when I was writing Just a Story, it was quite honestly a magical experience for me, since it was a book I had been wanting to write for a while. Another reason it was a memorable for me is the fact that I got my first employee around this time. Ethan Smith came up to me and asked me if he could be my editor. He said I didn't even have to pay him. Now, of course, he knows that was one of the worst decisions of his life. And yes, I did pay him because I'm nice. Later that year, I would hire Gage to be the editor of the Goldie comics, taking a huge workload off Ethan's back. Now, Ethan Smith is the manager, and Gage is now the IT guy. And yes, they are still the editors. Why honor and loyalty are important. Honor and loyalty is what Casino Co.'s foundation is based on. Without my honor and loyalty to the teachers, students, and school, I have never been able to start Casino Co. in the first place. It just shows that if you constantly make bad choices, it's more common for things not to go your way. But if you show honor and loyalty, many great things will happen to you. I admit, success for Casino Co. was also something in my prayers, so I gotta thank God for helping me through as well. How the business got its name. I remember talking with my parents at the Fry's dining area. I had just come up with a name for my business, and that name was Casino Co. They recommended names to me like Goldie Casino Co. and many other ones that I don't remember. None of those names, though, had the same ring that Casino Co. did. The reason I named my business Casino Co. was to match with the casino theming of my business. It's also one of the reasons I think my business succeeded, because it gave the students a sense of maturity. That is how my business got its name. All rights reserved to Casino Co.